Hello viewers, once again welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel. So today too, we are here to look at another episode on Jodha Akbar. So today we are going to talk about Tuesday's episode on Jodha Akbar. Monday's episode has already been uploaded on this same channel, so you can check the comment section for this particular video and then read or watch your Monday's episode. So before we start with Tuesday's own, let's remind or revise on what will happen coming Monday on Jodha Akbar. Let's remind ourselves. So on Monday, we are going to see how Jalal is going to take Jodha's side, and then they are going to free some of the maids at the palace. And then we also saw the preparation for the junction where Jalal made a surprise promise for Jodha, where he ordered, say, henceforth no one is going to buy or sell anyone for a slavery. And then we also saw how Sharif and then plot to kill Jalal during the festival, and then how Sujaman, the brother of Jodha, has to come to the rescue, and then you know what will happen. They will put all the blame on him. So let's see. Say on Tuesday, what is going to happen? Whether he's going to escape or they are going to get hold of him, and what is going to happen to him. So on Tuesday, let's see what will happen on Jodha Akbar. So on Tuesday, the episode starts with Rooks asking Jalal his opinion. He panics and says, "Aye." Rooks says, "Look." He said yes. Jalal says no. Jodha says he will not go. Jalal says, "You both stop it." He asks to bring Salima. Salima comes. He explains his situation. She says, "You should stay in palace, but you should play shogun." He says, "It's a brilliant idea." Rooks is satisfied. Javida is crying. Maham comes and asks what. Javida says, I slept. Maham asks for Bandi. Javida says she left. She asks, where are you hurt? Javida says, it's in heart. Maham says, I will tell Hakima. Javida says, it's because of your son. I had dreamed where I was playing shogun with him. I was looking beautiful. I was about to win, but I woke up. Maham says, I also had a dream in which I became deaf. So write whatever problem you have. She leaves. Rahim and Jodha is in pond. He splashes water on Jodha. Jodha says, I came to make you learn swimming. I don't want to be wet. Rahim comes out. He pushes Jodha in water. She falls in water and scolds Rahim. Sharif sees Jodha in water. He imagines being with Jodha at pond. He says, you don't have right to be wet. Jodha asks why. He says, you can kill anyone. You are looking like mermaid. Everyone wants to touch you. Jodha says, who stopped you? He imagines vanishes. Bashi comes there and asks, what are you doing? He says, I was looking at Jodha. I am imagining you in her. Soon you will be there, and my son will be there in place of Rahim. Jodha tells Rahim that you have become naughty. He says, you have to get wet for swimming. Jodha says, okay. Jodha mistakenly splashes water on Jalal. Asks for forgiveness. Moti gives him towel. Jalal asks, what did I do that you punish me? Jodha says, it was accident. Jodha comes out. Jalal comes closer. He says, look, you made me wet. Jodha says, you are taking advantage of the situation. You are clever. Look how you managed to make me and Rook satisfied. Jalal says, Salima saved me from getting compressed between two beguns. Jodha says, you fear your wife. Jalal says, nobody can be saved from wife's problem. He asks, are you coming at sports where I will be playing shogun? Jodha says, yes. Jalal says, so I have to prepare to look good. He leaves. Jodha is thinking and smiles. Jodha comes to Salima at sport of game. She says, we will enjoy it. Salima says, I like these games. Javida says to Maham that, I saw a dream of shogun today, and now setup is being set. Maham asks her to be quiet. Jalal is coming in a different and nice dress, wearing shower, kamas, and vest. Jodha stops and keeps looking at him. She can't take off her eyes. She comes to Jalal and says, so you were talking about this look? Jalal says, I was talking about it. Hope you like it. Jodha says, you are looking handsome. Jalal has broad smile and tells her to keep looking at me. I mean, I will play game with you next time, so see it clearly. Ruth comes dressed nicely. Javida says she's looking same like in my dream. Ruth comes to Jalal and says, are you ready? Jalal says, let's see who will win. Ruth says, if I take it to heart, then nobody can win against me. Jodha wishes Jalal to enjoy. They leave. Game starts. Jalal and Rook sit on horses. They take their stakes, give each other challenging looks. They start hitting ball. Jodha asks Salima how she finds solution to every problem. You came and saw problem between me and Rooks. Salima says, I got this from Bayram Khan. He was excellent in taking decisions. If you spend time with someone, you take his good habits. She says, I didn't solve Jalal's problem, but I did it for me. I like this type of game, so by my solution, Jalal's problem was solved, and I get to see it. Jodha says, you are intelligent. Sharif is looking at Jodha. Bakshi sees it and fumes. Jalal and Rooks are playing. Salima says to Jodha that you should leave harem responsibilities. Jodha asks why. Salima says you solve problem now. Only Begum's scaffolds are left. Look at Rooks. She has taste for win. She wants to show Jalal that she is the best. She tries to be owner of everyone, and it's in her blood. This harem and its word is Rooks. Don't involve yourself in politics. Nothing is left to be solved. Jodha panics for Jalal. Salima says he is alright. Jalal and Rooks are making goals. Jalal looks at someone and runs towards him. He takes out his knife and throws it at Atgar. Atgar falls on ground. All are stoned. The man standing at back of Atgar was actually attacked by Jalal as he attacked Atgar. Jalal comes to Atgar and calls for Hakim. Hakim comes. In room, Jalal says, you have to take rest. Atgar says, I have to see Jalal's security. Rooks says, someone else will do your work. Jalal asks Maham to take over his work. She agrees. Jalal says, who can attack him? Atgar says, I did investigation. He is employee in treasury section. He was doing corruption in money. He says, you should have not killed him. Jalal says, no one is important than you. Atgar says, my life is to protect you. Jalal says, I lost a lot. And Jalal says, I lost a lot. I can't lose you. You don't know how much important you are for me. He leaves. Muti asks Jodha, are you going to Mande? She asks Muti to go on her behalf. Muti says, okay, in Mande, Sujaman is waiting for Jodha. He asks someone, why so much people today? He says, today is Ma's Puja. Suja thinks that Jodha will come here today. Muti comes there. She tells to Pandit that Jodha is not feeling well, so she asked me to come. Pandit gives sacred flowers for Jodha. Puja starts. Suja thinks to send message to Jodha. He comes forward. He writes message on leaf, fold it and put it on Muti's plate. Puja finishes. He prays that Jodha gets the message. In palace, Maham orders that everyone should be checked before coming in palace as Jalal and Atgar was attacked. Muti comes there. Rashim says, let her come in. Maham asks Rishem to check Prasad. Rishem takes one leaf and sees lado in it. She asks Muti to eat it. She takes another leaf which has message. Maham reads. He says that I am waiting for you in Mande. Just meet me once. I know you are happy, but I just want to see you before I go. Just come for the sake of memories we spent in Ame. I'll be waiting for you. Maham folds it and give it back to Muti. Maham thinks, what is this new game? Muti comes to Jodha. Muti gives parcel the flowers to Jodha. Jodha tells her to put it on Krishna's Monday. Muti tells her about strict checking. Jodha says nothing is right about Benezer's. After Benezer came, Jodha sees leaf on ground. She reads it and asks Muti, what is this? What kind of problem is this? Jodha shows her and says, Sujaman said that he will leave as he met me. Then what is he still doing here? I have to meet him now. Muti says he attacked Jalal. Jodha says he can't do anything. I will meet him in night. Muti says if anybody sees you, then it will be considered as betrayal. Jodha says he is my brother. I have to meet him. I can't think he's betrayer. Muti says you are now Jalal's wife. Who thinks him as betrayer? Jodha says he can't attack Jalal. He promised me I have to know the truth. I will go. Jalal comes and says you don't have to go anywhere. Jodha hides message. Jalal says I myself came to meet you. Leaf falls from Jodha's hand. Jalal says something fell. He takes it. Jodha is tensed. He puts it aside. He says I want to talk about something important. Muti goes out. Jalal says I want to tell you that Sujaman is in Agra. We are finding him. I thought you might want to know about it. He leaves. Muti says think once again. Jodha says Jalal thinks Suja is the attacker. I have to go and meet him. She asks Muti to look after things in palace. In court, Maham says to Jalal that I want to show you 3 employees. She She says now they will serve you. They take Jalal's blessing. Jalal says, if Badi army choose you, then you must be competent. Jalal asks Sujaman. Sharif says he will be caught. Jalal says, I can't be attacked because I am king, but Atgar was attacked because he was working against corruption. He asks Maham to find more about it. Maham is in thought of that message. Jalal asks Maham to find more about it. Maham thinks that who can send message to Jodha? I have to find out. And that is where we end today's episode. So this is where we are going to end Tuesday's episode. So like I said, if you have not subscribed yet, try to subscribe so that our next videos you will be the first person to watch them. See you soon.